Well, if you ask me what are the challenges Indian states face in recent times, what we need to take account of is that in the past we've all argued that over a period of time there's been a significant centralization of fiscal resources with the center because of the fact that it's adopted means of resource mobilization which would essentially deprive the states of a share, and by this we mean reliance on surcharges and cesses, on transfers from the profits of the RBI, on privatization of public assets and so on. And all of this obviously are ways in which the center gets receipts, non-debt receipts, but that they are not shared with the states. But that's been a long-term tendency which got aggravated, of course, during the period of neoliberal reform and the coming of GST. But the current challenge really facing the states is that using this framework, the center is actually weaponizing the fiscal lever to force a certain political shift among what it sees as being the voters of the country. And the way in which this political shift is sought to be ensured is by trying to restrict all major developmental expenditures, including on the so-called central sector schemes, to decisions by the center, and to attribute the benefits which are accruing to people from those schemes directly to the center, and of course even to the Prime Minister himself. Now this has obviously created a situation in which the effort of state parties, the opposition parties in the states, to get themselves legitimacy by undertaking their own development agenda has got undermined over a period of time. I think this weaponization of the fiscal framework in order to obtain political gain, which is sort of reflected in the slogan of trying to sort of induce people into putting in place a double engine sarkar, which means a government in the state which is ruled by the same party as in the center, that this kind of weaponization is obviously a big challenge which takes the whole center state fiscal discourse onto a completely different political plane. Well, the state of research on public finance in India is, I should say, extremely good. There are two reasons for this. First, of course, we have a long tradition which came because of the importance the Constitution actually attributed to arriving at a fair distribution of resources between the center and the states and among the state governments. And also we have the fact that some of the best minds in the country have devoted time and attention to analyzing this. More importantly, there has been a significant advance in terms of putting together empirical material, consolidating empirical material, both from budgetary documents and from elsewhere, in order to be able to advance public finance research. And what is encouraging is that there are a number of young people now who have got interested in this area, and it appears, I'm optimistic that we are going to continue to see extremely significant and top quality research output on issues related to Indian public finance.